everybody, welcome back to a special episode of DIY Boomboxes in Texas. Now as you can see right here, I'm working on my next project. This is going to be a cooler for a customer of mine. He wants to take it floating down the river. And you're going to see this project next week when I have it finished. I'm not going to show you the step-by-step building process because I've already done that with other coolers. Now I will show you this little tip I'm doing right now is I'm lining the inside here with tape because I'm going to be using my Dremel tool, and this way it keeps all the extra burnt plastic and all the stuff from when you're cutting the holes. It keeps it all nice and neat, so you don't, because sometimes the Dremel tends to burn through the plastic a little bit, make a little bit of a mess, and this way when you put the blue tape on there, it makes it easier to cut things out, and then you just peel the tape off when you're done. So anyway, let me put this away. And of course, I'll show you guys this real quick. This is what I used last time. These are the JVC driven, and these are the same type of speakers that I used on my other project, the 4-inch speakers, and the one you saw last week. These are 50 watt RMS, so that's pretty darn good. You don't want to look at the 150. That's the maximum they can take, but 50 watts is what they normally can sustain, and that's pretty good. That's per speaker, and that's what the amplifier puts out. This is a project for next week, but this is going to be the subject of our talk right here. We are going to have a visit with Mr. Duke. Hi, Duke. Duke has become very, very popular on my channel because he loves the camera, and I've also heard from some parents that their kids actually love watching my channel because of Duke. Duke has become very popular. So I want to say hello to all the boys and girls out there. Hi everybody. Hi boys and girls who like to watch my channel for Duke. Say hi Duke. Say hi boys and girls. And I want to say hi to Mom and Dad for showing you my channel. And boys and girls, you ought to, if your parents like to work on these projects, you ought to see if you can go in there and help them or watch them work. And I think it'd be fun for the family to do things together. So this is Duke, obviously, and I just want to tell you guys more about Duke and Duke's backstory, and tell you a few things about his little habits that he does and his personality. And it's not going to be a very long video, but we're just going to get to know Duke a little bit better since he's such a prominent part of a lot of my videos, aren't you? Yeah. So let me tell you a little backstory. First, I knew somebody that was working at a hotel, and at this particular hotel, it's kind of a wooded area back there. And what happened was somebody dumped a bunch of kittens behind or in the hotel parking lot there, probably 6 or 7 kittens. And unfortunately, these kittens were getting run over by cars. They were all probably maybe 8 weeks old, maybe 9 weeks old. They weren't real old kittens. So I found out there was a brother, one of them was brother and sister, looked very much alike. So I went up there and I got the brother and sister and I took them home and I raised them. And the brother actually became Duke's father. And the mother is actually Elizabeth's mother. If you've seen Elizabeth in some of my videos, Duke's cousin. She's a little older than Duke. So Elizabeth was born first, obviously, and Duke's father, his name was Holiday, and he looked a lot like Duke. He was a little bit more gray than Duke is, not as much black. But he was black and striped. Like Duke's got more brown in him, but his dad was more black and gray with the stripes. Holiday was a really awesome cat, very friendly cat, very affectionate, just like Duke here is. So Duke's got his father's temperament. Well, what happened was, apparently, I guess somebody else abandoned another kitten near the apartment complex that I was living. Now, Duke, don't show your behind to the camera. That's not polite. And this kitten started hanging around my porch. I had like an enclosed porch area on the first floor of my apartment. And the kitten was obviously kind of skittish, but I would go out there and feed her. And as I began to feed her, she got more and more close to me because she was still kind of skittish. Well, eventually, I think she was probably close to a year old when she got pregnant. And we realized that she got pregnant by Holiday, which is Duke's father. And now Duke, now she had kittens out there. So Duke had a brother that looks just like him, and he also had a sister. His sister's name was Duchess, and his brother's name was Prince. So we had Duke, Duchess, and Prince. And unfortunately, as Duke and his brother got a little bit older, about, maybe 12, 13 weeks old, Duke's brother got really, really aggressive, and he would beat up Duke. You can see Duke's got a very laid-back personality. He's not really that aggressive. And Prince was very aggressive, so we had to give him to their family. And we had Duchess for a while, but then Duchess just turned really, really nasty. She tried to scratch us, tried to bite us. And unfortunately, we had to give her to the pound because she was just really hard to control, and she was becoming very nasty, very mean. There was something wrong with her. I don't know if she was sick. There was something wrong with her. So we had to get rid of her, but we kept Duke. And Duke's cousin Elizabeth was obviously full grown when we had her. So now I brought Duke inside the house because I didn't want him living outside because it was cold at the time. So his mother really didn't want to come in the house, so I used to feed Duke with a bottle, a little baby bottle they make for cats. And Duke was hilarious. I used to hold it up, and he'd put little paws up there and drink from the bottle. And I wish I could post pictures. I'm going to try to put pictures on this video, so they'll be up on the screen of Duke's baby pictures. I'm still getting to know the software that I use to edit these videos, and I'll do my best to put Duke's baby picture up there. And if not, I'll see what I can do, putting it up there another day. So anyway, we raised Duke, and him and his cousin Elizabeth get along really well. And Elizabeth had brothers and sisters, and we gave them away as well and just kept Elizabeth. And again, you've seen Elizabeth sometimes. Matter of fact, Elizabeth's back there, but she's sleeping on a pile of clothes right now that I need to fold and put away. But Duke is really cool. He's a sweet cat, and Duke and I have become really, really close. And I'll tell you a little story. I had a Basset Hound. Her name was Daisy, and I had Daisy for 10 years. And Daisy was my buddy. Daisy and I were so super close. I used to work at night. I took her walking every morning. Daisy just was my buddy. Unfortunately, Daisy developed cancer. She developed breast cancer. She had a big tumor on her chest and her breast, and we couldn't afford to get it operated on. And I had to have Daisy put to sleep, and that just about killed me. I've never in my life cried over a dog before, but I cried over Daisy. And I never thought I'd be close to another animal again, but I tell you, Duke here he stole my heart. He is so cool. Now, one thing about Duke, Duke is very quiet for the most part. Duke doesn't get vocal unless he wants something. Now, if he wants something, Duke will get very vocal. We have a routine that when I get up in the morning, I get up about 4:45 in the morning to go to work, and Duke is usually in the bedroom, sitting on the floor. He likes to sit by the fan, waiting on me, and he goes in the bathroom in the morning with me when I'm shaving and getting ready to go. And as soon as I'm done, he starts meowing at me because he wants a treat. I give him a treat in the morning, so in the morning, Duke and Elizabeth get cat treats, and after that, I tell him goodbye when I go to work, and he's pretty good. And Duke is an inside cat. He does not go outside because it's just too dangerous out there. Even though he has still got his claws, Duke's an indoor cat. He used to go outside at my other place, but I don't have a balcony anymore or any kind of enclosure he can go to. And unfortunately, the apartments where I live all kind of look the same, and I just really don't want him to go outside. So he stays inside, and he's happy with that. He likes to sit in the window. So on Saturday mornings, I open the window for him, and that's his little entertainment. He goes and sits in the window, watches the birds and the lizards. And when he did go outside, Duke used to love to catch things. He would bring me lizards and all kinds of creepy collies out there. Another fun thing about Duke is Duke loves chasing bugs. So what I'll do in the summertime is I'll go outside and find a moth or a June bug, and I'll take it inside. And if it starts flying, Duke just goes crazy. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. It's like a big game to him, and he loves chasing things. Another game Duke likes to play is, now Duke, I just want to tell you real quick what kind of cat he is. Duke is what they call a Maine Coon. And a Maine Coon is a large tabby type cat with the stripes. And one of the features of the Maine Coons is they like to play fetch, just like a dog. So you boys and girls out there, but you didn't know Duke likes to fetch. And what he'll do is I like to drink out of drinking straws, and he'll go find one of my drinking straws, and he'll bring it to me. And he'll actually put it down in front of me, then he'll start meowing for me to throw it. So I'll throw the straw as far as I can get it. He goes bolting after it, just like a dog chasing a ball. And he'll grab that straw and play with it. He'll pick it up. He'll bring it back to me in his mouth and drop it right in front of me and wait for me to throw it again. So Duke loves drinking straws. So he likes to play fetch sometimes. And sometimes we have these little toy mice or these toy balls with bells in them. And I throw them out there for him. And he goes after it. And you can see he's a really, really sweet cat. Now, at dinner time, Duke normally gets dry food throughout the day. I leave it out for him. And about 6 o'clock every day, Duke and Elizabeth get a can of wet food. And this week they're getting Sheba, so they're being spoiled. Sheba's kind of expensive. And that's another thing about Duke. He knows how to tell time. If I don't feed him at 6 o'clock, he'll come find me and start meow, meow, meow. I'm like, what is it, Duke? I look at the time. Oh, okay, it's feeding time. Now, at nighttime, what he does is he'll hang out with me in the bathroom while I'm taking my shower, getting ready for bed. And then once I get in bed, a few minutes later, Duke will come in there and he'll lay with me for a while, or he might lay by my pillow and chill out. And then I have a body pillow to my left, and sometimes at night he sleeps on the body pillow. And he'll get up in the middle of the night and go do whatever Duke does in the middle of the night. And then he takes his afternoon nap. He likes to take a nap in the afternoon. And he's just an all-around cool cat. Now, one of the funniest things that Duke does is, let's say most cats, if you're walking towards them and they're facing you and they want to go the same direction, they'll just turn around and walk with you. Not Duke. Duke has to make a big production out of it. So what Duke will actually do, if he's facing you and you're coming towards him, he'll let out this big meow. He will actually jump in the air like a gymnast and turn completely around, facing the way before he comes down. So Duke likes to make a big show out of turning around. I've never had a cat do that. Now, one interesting thing about Duke, as big as he is, Duke is very, very shy. Now he's not camera shy. He loves being on the camera. But as far around people he doesn't know, Duke is extremely shy. So if we have company come over to the house, or if I have a friend of mine come over that he's never met or been around, Duke will disappear as soon as somebody knocks on the door. He'll go hide under the bed. And, well, there you go. You going to lay down? And he loves to have his belly scratched and his back scratched. Look at this. Look at this mess. Just eating it up. Yes, you're spoiled, aren't you? Let's see if we can make sure they can see you. So, now, if it's a friend of mine come over, like my best friend, he's been here 100 times. If my best friend comes over, he knows him, so Duke usually won't run away when he sees just my friend George. And when George comes in and sits down, Duke will probably walk over and sit in his lap. Now, Duke's not necessarily a lap cat. He doesn't always get in your lap and sit with you. Duke, come on. You see Duke always into something. But he likes to sniff you down, and he likes to be petted, and he likes to be scratched. But whenever we have, like I said, get-togethers and people come over, or a lot of people he doesn't know, it'll take him a while to come out, if he comes out at all. But if it's somebody he's familiar with, like I said, my friend George, he has no problem coming out and hanging out. But as far as strangers go, Duke is very shy. You'd be surprised. As big as this cat is, he's real shy around strangers. So that's about it for Duke. I just wanted to give this little special presentation on Duke because so many people, and I don't really have a project ready right now this week. I do have a lot of things in the works right now. I'm working on the cooler project I'll have done next week. After that, I'm also doing another ammo box, and this one is going to be painted to match a customer's four-wheeler, which is going to look really cool. I also have a project where we're going to make any speaker, a Bluetooth speaker box that runs on battery. We're going to convert that box to plug into the wall. And another project I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Batman project that runs on a battery right now. See, that box stays in my bathroom all the time. I never take it out. So there's no reason to go ahead and have it run just on battery power. So I'm going to fix that up with a relay so I can wire it to the house. So I'm going to show y'all how to convert a box from battery power using the relay. Matter of fact, I can use this relay right here and convert it where you can use that box in the house. Because if you buy those Droke amplifiers, they come with a power supply already. And if you're not going to use it for your current project, you could use it on another project, and that's what I plan on doing. Because I've got the amplifier, here's the Droke amplifier, just came in for that cooler project you saw. And of course I've got the FM radio, the ground loop isolator, the antennas. I bought a new bag of switches. So we got everything we're going to need for that project. I'm actually starting that project tomorrow. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this is a special episode. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Sorry I didn't see a project this week. This is a tribute to Duke, and if you watch some of my other videos, I have 80 videos right now. This will be video number 81 on YouTube. Duke is in about 75% of my videos. Duke's a camera hog. And like I said, everybody loves Duke. He gets a lot of high fives on the comments. And if I can figure out how to do it, because I haven't quite figured out the logistics of it yet, I would like to put Duke's picture on a t-shirt and maybe sell some t-shirts with pictures of Duke on it for Duke. And maybe you guys can help me advertise my YouTube channel by buying a t-shirt. But again, I don't know anything about doing that. One of these days if my schedule slows down, I'll look into that. I have a very busy schedule because I work full-time. I work almost 50 hours a week at my regular job, and my part-time job is building these boom boxes and shooting videos for you guys. So everybody, thanks for watching. Boys and girls, thank you for watching. And say hi, Duke. Say hi. Say bye to the boys and girls. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommy and daddies, thank you so much for watching, guys. And more builds to come. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I just want to say hello to all the new members of I Love All Things Radio. We're getting a lot of members coming in from this channel. And I want to thank you guys so much. We've got a lot of great questions coming in over there. We've got a lot of new people showing off some amazing, amazing builds. I mean, you guys are so awesome. And to all the people that have told me that I've inspired them or my channel has helped them learn how to build, I thank you very much. That's so humbling that I'm so glad I was able to help you guys. And again, if you're not a builder and you're interested in purchasing one of my projects, that's the best way to find me, is on YouTube. I'm here on YouTube. You hear that, Duke? I'm making mistakes. You can find me on Facebook, I Love All Things Radio. You can contact me on Instagram if you don't do Facebook, DIY_boom_boxes. And that's about it. I also have a Facebook business page. It's Custom Boom Boxes Made in Texas. And you can look me up there as well. And if you guys just want to say hi to me, or if you want a shout out, I'll give you a shout out. I have no problem doing that. Actually, a guy asked me, hey, can you give me a shout out? So I gave him a shout out in one of my videos. And I got no problem doing that as well. So thank you guys for watching so much. I've been hearing from people in Australia. I've heard from people in Indonesia, all across the United States, Africa. And I thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting me. I've been doing this for a little over a year now. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to another year. And I don't know if you guys can see Duke. I don't know if you can see him in this camera shot here. He's just having a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week with a new project. Bye-bye for now.